Hi guys, this is Jamie from JVC's. Um, yeah. I want to thank you for coming. This is the Scorpio reading for August. They're 6th to 13th. Right now, these videos are really timeless. If the message resonates, it resonates kind of thing. If it doesn't resonate, maybe there's another reader or another video out there that's perfect for you. Sometimes I just kind of listen to these things in the background. And if I actually am like tuned in for a second and something like catches my eye, it usually comes true. So pick your favorite readers kind of thing. Subscribe to the ones you like. If you don't, you don't. So thank you for my already existing subscribers, likes and shares, and I really appreciate you. Also, if you haven't liked, subscribed, or shared, please like, subscribe, and share. It's just because I will be doing free one card draws in the future every now and then. So if you want to get notified of that, you have to subscribe and you have to press the little notification button on the side so that you get an email when I go live. It'll tell you like free one card draws kind of thing so that you can participate. And while you're there, you can actually just like get a card drawn for you for free from me. The only way that you can get a personal reading from me right now, because I'm not doing personal readings at the moment, is if you subscribe and hit that notification bell kind of thing so that you can be entered into a draw once I get to 1,900 subscribers. I have a thing for number 19. So 1,900 subscribers, and I'm going to do a free personal reading. It'll be the only chance to have at this point in time because I'm not doing personal readings. I've had many inquiries, but I want to like support the channel. I want to work towards the channel. I don't really want to do this for like the money kind of thing. This is something that I want to do to help people and give them a little bit of guidance in their darkest times. So if you know anybody that has any like dark times and this might help them, then feel free to share. I really appreciate it. I'd really love to help as many people as possible. So if you have any questions, any comments, any recommendations, anything that you'd like to see on the channel, let me know in the comments. I will read them all. I do check them. I do love them. If I can answer, I will answer. Sometimes when I'm doing like the free one card draws, it's very hard to like keep up with all of them. And when they're after the fact, I don't think we actually get the answers to the messages. So right before we do anything, I just finished another reading. So I'm going to show you that I'm cleansing the deck and myself. All right, so this is my stage. It doesn't stay lit. So clean myself, clean the screen, clean the main tarot deck. This is the vice versa tarot deck. These are the spirit guide decks. There's an animal guide and another guide, another like spirit guide, like people. And this is the card that I'm going to get your like guided message, the overall theme of tonight, because these are general readings. Some ended up in love, some ended up in career, some ended up in taking care of you. So, without further ado, why do we all say that? It seems like all the readers say that without further ado, or moving forward. Moving forward, there was this one reader. She's like, moving forward. I get the kick out of her. One. Stars and so many out there got so many awesome personalities. Like comment like below, like your favorite tarot reader. I would love to hear some. Maybe it's one that I haven't heard of and I would like to check into as well. Because you can never have too much information. And instead of watching TV and all the negative things that comes with it and brings your vibration, your energy level and your vibration down, it can get you into a depressed mood without even going out the door. Then I would rather like resonate higher than and enjoy like some things and maybe get some guidance along the way because everything can be a sign if you are open to hearing them. So things happen to us for a reason. So I would like to get one card for guidance for Scorpio. This is for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Cross Watchers. Please give us one card, please. One card. One card for Scorpio. I think this is my last one for the night, so you're going to get like, you might be the longest one. I'm going to take my time now that I've got, well, I did take my time anyway. They're usually around 30 minutes. So I could get all the messages out. Some had more cards come out, some had less. One card, please, for Scorpio. I have Scorpio in my chart somewhere. I think it's like Venus. Oh, here we go. Remember to breathe. Number 10. Take your time and breathe in, breathe out. On all the hustle and bustle, take some time to breathe and regulate your system. I'm going to read from the book for this because I want you to get the whole message, and I did it for all the other signs because when I did my first one tonight, the guides just kind of like said, go to the book. Remember to breathe. My spiritual teacher once said, there are no real emergencies, only opportunities and invitations to grow your soul. Some situations feel more intense and urgent than others, but all will be more manageable if you remember to breathe properly. Breathing is the gateway to the sixth sense and receiving higher vibrations. When you hold your breath, you deprive yourself of spirit and enter into a debilitating fear-based state of fight or flight, losing all access to higher awareness. By remembering to breathe slowly and deeply, in through the nose and out through the mouth, you remain connected to divine guidance and higher protection when you feel in danger or threatened. You have been asking to grow on a soul level, and for this reason, life may feel more challenging than usual. Take it as a sign of your soul's growth and stay cool, calm, and connected to your higher power through your breath. You don't have to know what you're doing right now or even have a plan of action. Just continue breathing and remain open in your heart and mind to higher guidance. Take a deep breath right now. Right now. Take a deep breath right now. So take a deep breath right now. Stop for a second. Inhale and exhale. Do it again 3 times. In, out through the mouth. Let it all out. In, out. See what I mean? It totally like calms your vibe. Totally calms your vibe. Especially when you're out there in nature and you got the fresh air going and it's all like beautiful. Awesome. So let's go into your tarot cards next. This is the Vice Versa Tarot deck. That was the Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards. And it's for awakening your sixth sense. That deck of cards for awakening your sixth sense. Opening your guide. That's 2. I think that's 2. That's 3. Hi, K1111. Welcome. So here we go. Scorpio, let's get your cards. This is Universe. Universe, what do you have to tell Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Please give us 9 cards. 9's the number. If you give us a little bit more, I'll take them too. But 9 cards is what I'm looking for. Scorpio, Universe to Scorpio for August. Oh boy. How many did I get? I feel like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Well, let's see if we can get one more card of this. Looks good so far, though. One more card, please. One more card. Give us one more card. Oh, here we go. Knight of Cups. All right, let's dig in. So, first one. Three. Please don't have 1, 2, 3. The Empress. Okay, I thought so. Empress. Oh my God. Number 2 is the Magician. No. Vice versa. 2 is the High Priestess. 3 is the Empress. We have like a lot of major arcana in the first like three. We have 3 major arcana in the first. Like big changes are coming for you, Scorpio. So like big things are coming. This is why I was telling you to remember to breathe. Like you got to take your time and breathe through this because there's a lot going on either right now or like coming out real soon. Like, but it's powerful. You need to take like you're going to have to balance it between the High Priestess and Empress. So the Empress is here, and on the other side of Temperance is the High Priestess or the Empress. So right now you got like power, like you are in your power, like right up there. We need balance to bring it in. You are up there. People are looking up to you. You were like, what does it say here? Heavens and earth. Hmm. See, there's yin and yang when it comes to the High Priestess or the Empress. I just seem confused. Empress. Yin and yang with the High Priestess. Like, see how like one tower is black and one tower is red or white, and on the back it's like red pill or the blue pill. Which way do you want to go? You got a couple directions to go in right now. You got a couple choices to make. There's a gold key and a silver key. Mars. Venus. One's cool and collected, and one's like fiery. One cold, one hot. So whether there's one thing, there's always an opposite. That's like part of the Kabbalion. Maybe you could check into that book actually. The fact that it's coming up in my head is like as above, so below. It's like to everything there's a complete opposite. There's no such thing as temperature. There's just different degrees of temperature. Like it's all the same. It's just one feels different than the other because of different extremities on the inside. So there's going to be different things that you're going to come into. When it comes to the whole spread, you got pentacles, you got cups, you got a lot of cups. You got 4 sets of cups. So maybe right now there's something to do with like something you love, like family or relationships or something like that. It looks like there's a lot of cups here. And you're working towards completion. This keeps on moving up. The king is here in the middle. All right. So right now you are sitting in your power. The stars and the guys. She's like looking. She's cautious though. There's something coming up. She's looking. You're looking towards the future. You look kind of satisfied, kind of happy. You got a wand in your hand. And you got this little baby hawk on top of your shield. So you are protected. Like Mama Hawk's in behind too. Mama Hawk's keeping up above, keeping you notified if anything's coming. And you're looking into the future of this big tree and all the wisdom of it. The Empress does have a lot of wisdom. She's got a lot of she's like got it all. Right now you might feel like you got it all, but you have to keep that balance because the choice is coming up with a high priestess. Like, everything's calm with temperance. Like this is balance. You have to balance it all. You have to keep everything not let anything fight. Like look how the lion and the gull or the eagle, might be a baby eagle. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's not a seagull and it's not an eagle. But they're not fighting, they're in balance, they're keeping each other. Like she's pouring from one cup to the other. She will pour it back again. It's all balance, it's all temperance. This is temperance. She's got red wings. So this passion might have to do with your passion. It could be a relationship or it could be a career. I'm not sure. Take this how it resonates for yourself. But if you don't keep this balance, then you're going to go backwards to the high priestess. You go backwards to the high priestess because you have this choice. You got to take the red pill or the blue pill, black or white. You have to keep the balance in between. Maybe you can make it purple. To see how she's purple in between. You can stay on your throne if you make it purple. Keep that balance in between. Use all your abilities, all your keys, all your knowledge. Like she's got potions, she's got a feather, she's got her scroll, she's got her foot on a cloth. Like purple is also the crown chakra. Like maybe check in with your spirit guides and check in with the higher powers that you believe in. Take a breath. Check in with something Egyptian too, because that looks like a little Egyptian guy. Maybe there's some kind of symbols there that can resonate with you and give you some guidance. You got to keep this balance. And don't forget to breathe when you're going through it. Like when I'm thinking about breathing, I'm thinking about yoga and meditation. Maybe your answers can come from some of those places. Maybe that can help keep you balanced. Maybe that can keep you fresh and get you the answers that you need to go, because the Knight of Swords is there. And the Knight of Swords cuts things. He's like ready to move forward. He's ready to take action. He's angry. Like he's ready to cut things out. He's ready to cut some things out of his life in order to be able to breathe. He's ready, like he's gung ho, like fast action. He needs to cut this soon. Apparently, like maybe this stuff that needs to happen very soon. So you had to make a decision. You had to keep your balance. You have to keep your wits about you because things are going to come very quickly. And if you don't be careful, you could get cut. Like you could get like hurt. Like, I'm thinking of when it comes to your heart because there's a lot of cups here right now. Also, the Queen of Pentacles. She's looking like you've got a lot of like high cards here. Like this is abundance. Pentacles are abundance. She's also got the star on the back of Pentacles. So that's earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. The spirit's pointing up to an animal again, another bird. That's two birds, three birds. 1, 2, 3. He's kind of flying. She's kind of flying. So maybe there's something to do with the air. Maybe there's an air sign coming in your way. That's Libra, Capricorn. There's Capricorn Earth sign. No, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius. That's the air signs. So keep your eyes open. You know, you want to be the Queen of Pentacles. Like right now, she's looking off into the distance. She's got her back to the like something might be coming up behind your back. Keep your eyes open. There might be something coming up behind you, like that could cut you and take you away from this Queen of Swords. Like look at this pillar is cut off. Like if he gets too close without you noticing, keep your spirit guides. Keep those birds like on the lookout, like looking for you to make sure that he doesn't cut that pillar down on top of you and like get you hurt. Because the Nine of Cups is watching you as the queen. Like this knight is also like he looks like he's coming at you. He's ready to cut. He's ready to cut. So I don't know who this person is, but maybe you don't. Maybe there's somebody in your life right now who's like overwhelming you. Yeah, they're like overwhelmed. Maybe there's someone right now like that you feel is out to get you. Maybe you should keep your eyes open for that. Or unless you're out to get somebody else. But I don't see that energy right here. I think like someone else's might be coming your way. They probably have something to do with like taking you down from this empress into a high priestess or a queen. Like all these are high, like mighty, like your power. These are powerful cards, powerful people. Like you're looked up to. You're a powerful person, whether you know it or not. You're a powerful person, and somebody's out to cut you down because they're angry. Look at the face on this guy. He looks angry. Like he looks like he's ready to cut somebody. Like he's ready to like take someone down a few notches. And with all these queens and the empress and the high priestess, you're up there on your throne. You're like way up there, and they can't get to you. So in order to get to you, they want to cut you down. Don't let them cut you down. Keep your guides out. Keep all these birds on the lookout. Use your shield. Use all your tools possible to keep that balance. And remember to breathe. Take a deep breath so you can see things coming. Like don't overassume. Don't jump like into things. Just take a breath. Remember to take a breath. Breathe into it, and make sure to keep your eyes open with your spirit guides. This guy's looking at you too. He's looking at the queen like he's got some plan. Like there's a couple people that want your cup. They want your cup. And I don't know if there's someone out there right now that's trying to come between you and your other person. Like if you are actually in a relationship, like okay, this is the Ten of Cups, which is like the completion card. Like this is happiness. Like you went from the Ace of Cups because this was the little picture of the Ace of Cups up here. This is what comes up when you see the Ace of Cups. And all your 10 cups are down here. So your pathway is like lit. You've seen the path, you've got there, but it looks like, she's like relieved. She was scared. Like you guys went through a lot to get to where you're to, and you're just clinging to each other. Like this person might be trying to come in between you guys. Remember to breathe to get yourself through it. Maybe the times are difficult here right now between the two of you, but instead of like jumping or cutting, maybe you're cutting yourself. Maybe you're ready to like fight back or say some words that you really don't mean because right now you're overwhelmed with all this stuff. You have to stop and remember to breathe. Take your time. Remember to breathe. See, this is the number 10 too. So to keep your love, to keep your things going, to get your completion on this, relationship, remember to breathe. Don't bite back. Don't cut. Don't like jump into things to hurt people or say hurtful words because you can't take them back once they're said. Like you don't want to have to get to the point where you're sad and make it up. You just want to be happy and make up, make things good for everybody, for each other. So remember to breathe before you make your words because this is communication, this is an intellectual, this is your mind. Like before you say some cutting words, make sure you remember to breathe and figure out what you want to say first without like hurting anybody. Just keep your wits about yourself. Don't use your emotions to do it. Use your heart and your mind all together and speak from a loving place versus a place of fear. Because most times when we're reacting and most times when we're like actually saying something that could hurt somebody, it's because probably one, we're overtired. Two, we're overwhelmed with everything coming at us at the same time. Three, we're scared. We're scared, you're in fear, or you got some loss. You're afraid of loss or you're afraid of losing something where something's already lost and you're afraid or you're thinking the worst. And that's when the cutting comes out. So take time to breathe, focus, come down to the real deal of what's causing this issue in the first place, and talk about it from a loving place, from a loving space. From like, there's a lot of love cards here. There's a lot of cups. So this wants you to focus on your heart chakra and clear that out and make sure you're coming from a good place when you're talking to people. Like, don't cut somebody because it could end up destroying this possibility. Like you want your King of Cups. Like right now he's got his back turned. You got your back turned. Is that what's going on? Is that like how do I look at it this way? Maybe there's another knight as well offering you your cup. Like you got your back turned. The King of Cups got the back turned. Like this, you're the Pentacles. This is the Cups. He's got his back turned as well. Maybe you guys aren't talking right now. Maybe you're having a little bit of trouble. But instead of going through this cutting thing, instead of like, using cutting words and hurting each other. You want to come to a place where you find the love again and you can come together as friends and lovers and whatever you need. Like you come back to this. You're on the earth, he's on the water. Because Cups is an emotional thing. Look how sad he is. You're okay. You're doing okay because I think that you might have this other offer, this Knight of Cups. But watch out for this Knight of Cups because he's a playful person. Like he's only kind of sticking his arm out. He's not like way out with his cup. He's not way out with his cup. He's kind of like here. He's like, I'm just going to give you a little taste of my cup. So don't count your chickens before they hatch, kind of thing. Don't like the grass isn't always greener on the other side. This is where you need your balance. That's where you need your balance. You can either be the empress, or you can be the high priestess, or you can be the queen of pentacles. Your abundance is in keeping that balance and making the proper choice. Like you got all these knights and these guys looking at you. You may have a lot of choices right now, actually. But this here, right now, there could be one that's looking like that had his back turned to you. But look how sad and remorseful he looks. He might be coming back. Maybe this one's already in your past. Maybe this one's already in your past a little bit and you've already let go and you turned your back on him and you got these other guys coming. Because although this Nine of Cups, he looks sly, like he's out to get something from you. He's not, he doesn't look like he sees you as this being. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get her in her cups. She's abundant. She's that queen of right? He's looking at you for your abundance. Like these cards are next to each other, like this, when I'm looking down at them. So he's looking at her. She's the Queen of Pentacles, right? He's looking at her very sly, like Queen of Pentacles is abundance. So that's the riches. That's like all the good stuff. He wants part of that. I don't think he's looking at you for love, because if it was, you'd be the Queen of Cups. He's not looking for love. He's got a whole bunch of cups, and he wants the money now. He wants like he might be not be looking for you for the proper things. So keep your eyes open. Be aware, or you could get cut. You don't want to be cut. So keep your eyes open. Keep that balance going. Remember to breathe through all of it because there's a lot coming at you right now. There's like 3 dudes and maybe 4. This guy could be coming towards you too because he's also a knight, but he could be cutting. He could be cutting other things out of your life. So be careful when it comes to love. There's a lot of cups here. And one of them is your celebration. One of them is the end to your journey that you've been working on. One of them is going to see you for who you truly are and love you. Like, it looks like she's feeling relief. Like, this guy is there for her and she knows it. And she's like, not sure she's there, but she's not sure that she can trust. Choose wisely. Take your time. King of Cups, like the guy for love. He's sad and maybe coming back. Weigh your options and make sure this is something that you want before you make that decision. The Knight of Cups is looking at you like he's unsure himself. So maybe you've got a few room to go here right now. It looks like you got a lot of options and love is in your future. You just got to make the choice. Choose wisely. Keep the balance. Keep the temperance. Remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. You're going to need your breath and maybe some meditation and some guides to help you make the choice that is best for you. So let's go check into our guides. Let's see what our guides got to say. This is our animal guides. One deck. I need one card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Dear Universe, please give us one card for our Scorpios. Here we go. Giraffe. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. So it looks like you got to go through some experience. It looks like Sun. So instead of like seeking below, aspire to higher knowledge, to a higher knowledge and wisdom. So you might have to do some seeking. Instead of just jumping in and using your heart and picking one that because you've got lust or passion or anything like that sort, use your brain too. Use your brain and your heart and take a deep breath and aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. Use your knowledge and your wisdom to make the choice. When you're making the choice, make sure you check in and watch for signs. Make sure you check in with how each person treats you. Make sure you check that their actions are matching their words. That is big. Like a person, like me, myself, I want a person that's consistent, that their words match their actions, that they do what they say they're going to do, and they're honest. Make sure you take your list and make sure like you tick off them and make sure the one that you pick meets the most of them. Nobody's going to meet probably every single one of them. Maybe in time when you work together, if you have some of the same morals, same values, and stuff like that, you can all work together and you can have a very happy life. But the person that you're looking for might not already be in your life yet. Maybe they're coming into your life, like this guy's coming. He looks hesitant and he's nervous. So this guy might not even be here yet. So make sure you choose wisely. Use your knowledge and your wisdom. Take your time, make your list, check off, make sure you write it out or something just to make sure that you're making the right choice because this could be like the last person you're ever with. You don't know. Maybe you don't like any of them. Maybe they aren't worth your time. And if you're with somebody that's not right for you and you can't be free for the right guy to come in, you can't be free for the right one to come in. So make sure you take care of yourself and take like your time to meditate, to do yoga, to do whatever you need to do to settle yourself and breathe and make the choice calmly. Don't let someone push you into something. Don't let someone cut you or make you feel guilty. Don't let them some people says, oh, I'll do this if you don't be with me. I don't want to say the words. They might hurt themselves or something like that. Or if they don't be with them, don't do that. That's not a healthy relationship. You need someone that is good for you. There's no point to settle. If you just jump into something just to be with somebody, then you won't be happy. You also have to fill your own cup. You already are the high priestess or the empress or the queen. So you already know yourself pretty good. Only you know you best. You're not responsible for anybody else. They're not responsible for you. So take care of you. Do what you feel is good for you. Some of these guys might get hurt because while you don't want them all, that wouldn't be very cool of you. But let's see what the last cards have to say. The Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Okay, Universe, we need one card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Cross Watchers for guidance. Let's see what the universe has to say. What do you have to say to Scorpio? Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So Kali is the goddess of ego kind of thing. She cuts ego out and helps you get rid of it. She stomps on it, she kills it. Because you have to come from your true heart, your true place, your true path. Your big spiritual changes are coming. Big changes are coming. You had 3 major arcanas in the very first section, and all the rest are like court cards almost. Like they're in the high ones. There's 4 court cards and 2 high numbers and cups. Big things coming. So I don't know if your ego's up there or not, but you had to cut that out, like to believe in yourself and believe in your heart, because the ego could make you help you. The ego could guide you to a place to make the wrong choice because one guy's cuter than the other and you just want to be seen with a cute guy or whatnot, like, or someone's got like a reputation or someone's got a lot of money. Your ego could be help making you choose that way. So you need to, you know, take care of yourself and make the right chores. Dig it from your heart, where they feel good, where they treat you good. Kali Ma. We're going to go to the book for this. 56, 6 and 5 is 11. So that is a divine number. 56. Let's see. Kali Ma. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar, facing fear. Kali Ma is the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth. She brings old cycles to an end so we can experience transformation. She is a strong, fierce, fiery, and powerful image of the divine feminine. Many have been intimidated by her, but she is a mother energy and therefore completely loving. She's like the fierce mother protecting her child from harm. She has a dark energy like the night sky, but it consumes fear and leaves only love. She is the twin flame of the god Shiva and has even been known to slay his ego so that he can reveal his true loving self. Like I said, you gotta find your heart space and stuff. You gotta slash the ego instead of getting something because of popularity or some means that aren't really benefiting to you. They could end up dragging you through the gutter in the long run and hurting you. This is a time when you are able to look fear in the eye and move away from it. Fear is just energy, and energy can be changed. This can be an intense experience because the human self is so conditioned that it may be used to operating with fear present. When the fear is gone, it may feel as though an emptiness is there, but this is space for love and miracles to enter. You are being filled with the courage of spirit now so that you can move forward, move from this phase of your life to the next. Trust the process and call on Kali Ma to help you release your fear and step into a space that's strong, focused, and courageous. Right? So, right now, this could be scary for you. Like, this girl looks kind of weird, but like, she's been looking for this for a long time, and maybe you've been hurt so many times in the past that you're afraid to even choose one of these. So instead of choosing one that like through ego, will not like benefit you in the end, take your time, remember to breathe, feel through it, make your list, check your guides, check your ego, check into Kali Ma, Kali, check for the goddess Kali, the Hindu goddess. Google her, check what she does. Maybe, you know, check in with yourself. If you feel like sometimes your ego is taking over, like, something vain or something superficial that's not really you, like go back into your heart space, like open your heart chakra, check into things with you, make sure it feels good inside, use your intuition, love yourself first, love yourself enough to pick someone that will truly love you, not just use you for a plaything or whatnot. When you go back, like if you've had a history of bad relationships, then check in with yourself. Like check in with yourself and see what is in common with those relationships. Did you choose people that were chasing after you because you didn't want to be on your own? Or because there was something about them that you thought would be good for your future, or you thought they were not what you wanted, you thought they were someone else, but then their true colors came out. Make sure you take your time and get to know a person first. It takes a long time to really get to know people. Just take your time. You got time. You've had all this time so far. You got all kinds of time in the future. If you rush into something, you could be making a mistake that could really hurt you. You could end up with someone that really isn't suitable for you, that really won't treat you the way you want to be treated. Go ahead and have your fun. Go enjoy yourself. Like, do whatever you need to do to feel good, but be careful when it comes to your heart. Make the choice with your heart and soul, not like just your ego. She's saying you need to check your ego. You know, check in with yourself, check in with your heart, so your ego doesn't take over. Your ego, you know, as by definition, by I'm not saying you're egotistical or anything else. Your your ego is just like it's a way to guide you in the wrong direction, away from your true path, the true things that make you really happy. Fear and stuff that stops you from doing something that could make you excel at something, that's your ego. Something that kind of gets in your path, that blocks your way, it ruins your chances of something and true happiness. So just keep your eyes out, be careful, love yourself, and take time to breathe. Remember to breathe, love yourself. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell just in case you want to get a live free reading, a free live one card draw reading for when I do those. It might be once a week, might be once a month. I'm not sure how many times I'll be able to get to do it, but if you want to know when that happens, I will be putting the title in the video saying free one card draws, and you will get that email or that notification from your YouTube channel, your subscription, saying that so that you can actually participate. Because only the live viewers can do it because they're the only ones asking questions while I'm on there. Also, once I get to 1,900 subscribers, 19 is my number. I will be giving away a free personal reading, which I don't normally do. I'm not doing any personal readings at this point in time because I have too many other things to take care of, and I'm not interested in making the money from it. I'm interested in helping people. I'm doing this to help people. I want to give people a little bit of guidance like I've gotten from other tarot readers, and one more voice to give one more person. Maybe one person will come to me that didn't make it anywhere else. Maybe my message is the one that came out. This is probably why I was told to do 6 readings tonight by the universe, and I haven't done any in like a month or more. I haven't been on the channel, but I was told I had to get back at this today. You know what's funny? I've had a headache, like a migraine, all day. And it's almost cleared off. So my upgrades are happening. I'm, you know, providing. Things are happening. The pressure is leaving. So thank you very much. And I am so happy to have you. And I hope that this helps you, Scorpio. Like, I've got some Scorpio. My Venus is in Scorpio. So some of this resonated with me as well. Not all of it, but you can take your own impressions from it. If you've seen the cards and you can read tarot, maybe the cards coming out is enough for you. So thank you very much. I'll send you all peace, love, and happiness. Thank you so much. Love and light to you all. Mwah.